Say hello to the Motorola RAZR 2025, and this is a phone that Samsung can't beat. And, well, quite frankly, it's a really good phone. So, this is a 2025 version. Throw this out there now. If you got the 2024, you probably don't need to upgrade. But if you've been in the market for a flip phone and you want to try one out finally, this one, well, it definitely doesn't break the bank nearly as much as the other models, which y'all, if you watch my videos, you know that I've been daily driving the Ultra, which is a $1,299 phone. This phone costs half as much. It's $699, which that's a pretty good deal for a flip phone. And the reason I say Samsung can't beat it is because, well, their phone's $999. It's a more expensive phone. And yes, it is a Samsung phone, but I think that more people are willing to overlook that when it saves them $300. And just to keep some stuff out there, like I saw the Motorola RAZR 2023 at Best Buy. I think it's like $399 right now. The RAZR 2024, it's been as low as $499 a lot of places. And I can almost bet you bottom dollar, this phone will be close to on sale for $499 when the new Z Flip 7 comes out in a couple of months. Motorola has been very aggressive about getting these phones out, getting them out before Samsung, and then pricing them really well. They've done a good job increasing their market share and even getting a lot of Apple customers to come over. But this phone is beautiful. This is the Gibraltar Sea color, and it's got this interesting texture on the back of it. But that's what they've been doing. They're certified. They're working with Pantone, and they've got all these cool colors. Like I've got the Scarab model. This is Alcantara leather. It's Italian leather, or at least Italian fake leather, but it's like suede. It's really, really nice. This one's not leather, but it's got this interesting texture on it, and I like it a lot. I love this blue. This is quite possibly the most favorite blue color that I've run into probably ever. And then, of course, you've got the great front screen experience you got on here. Whoops, almost dropped the phone. Try not to drop the phone while I show this to you. You got the great front screen experience. No, it's not as big, right? You don't get the 4-inch screen. You get the 3.6, and it's also 90 hertz instead of the 165, and it's 1700 nits brightness instead of like the 3000, but you still get the 3000 nits on the inside screen. You still got that great screen on the inside, 6.9-inch display, 120 hertz, HDR 10 plus. Like Motorola does a great job with their screens, and the crease, I think, is better than ever across all of the phones. Like they've just done a great job with minimizing the crease. The hinge is almost not even there anymore. You can hardly even tell. And it's titanium reinforced now. It's supposed to be 4 times more durable, which is good because a lot of people had questions and concerns about the durability on the phone. So you get all that great stuff. You get 3 years of operating system updates, 4 years of security patches. They do bi-monthly security patches. They don't do monthly ones. And that's some of the stuff that people take away from these phones. Like, well, no, it doesn't have 7 years of support, right? And also, they don't do monthly security patches, but it is running Android 15 straight out of the box, and you're going to get 3 years of operating system updates, 4 years of security patches. That's one of the trade-offs, but you're also saving $300, right? Also, this one is running the MediaTek Dimensity 7400X. It's a 4-nanometer processor. It's just slightly improved over last year. Last year's had the 7300X, and this one is supposed to be like 15% better when it comes to AI stuff. AI is a big thing with this. You get some of the AI subscription stuff whenever it comes with this phone. If you like all the AI stuff, then that's something that you might really enjoy. But this is for people who want a flip phone. This is for people who want something different, people who want something that's not a slab phone or an iPhone. And in fact, Motorola says that 25% of their customers are people coming over from the iPhone, which I don't blame them because the iPhone's been so boring. It's been the same boring stuff for years and years and years. And I mean, I can't really say that Samsung hasn't been the same design for years either. That would be unfair to say that it isn't. So whenever you take a look at this and you get a phone that does this, and it costs you $699 instead of spending like $1,000, $1,200 on a phone. This is something that's refreshing. It's nice. And I actually have a friend, his whole family has switched over to flip phones. He was using an iPhone. His wife was using an iPhone. And we went to go eat breakfast one morning. I had a flip phone. He's like, man, that's really, really nice. So whenever I got the new models in, I gave him and his wife the older one that I had, the 2023 and the 2024. And they've been using them ever since. He's like, I'm done with the iPhone. I love this whole flip thing. My wife loves the flip phone. He got his dad a flip phone. So a lot of people really like having the compact form factor, but still the big screen. And you're still going to get, I believe, all-day battery out of this phone. 50 megapixel camera. You got a 13 megapixel ultra wide. It's got the 32 megapixel selfie camera. They're very capable. I think they take good photos. I really like the nice natural look that Motorola balances with their photos. And I think that they do a good job. I mean, they're kind of my preference whenever it comes to a lot of different normal shot photos. So I like them. I mean, there's no telephoto, but I mean, Samsung doesn't do that either. You don't really get a telephoto in these flip phones. The only one I've seen that's been able to do that is the Oppo Find N3 Flip that came out close to 2 years ago now, I think. And yeah, the mainstream flip phones just haven't picked up on it. So I would like at some point to see 3 cameras on here, but at what cost, right? It takes up the real estate. You already have these 2 cameras, and Motorola's found a way around it, right? Like they found a way to do it with, well, I guess I need this front screen. See, it wraps around the cameras. So that gives you that full immersive display. This one, it's still the same way. It wraps around it. They don't do that like Ford truck window thing where it's got the indentation. If you've ever been in a Ford truck, you know what I'm talking about. Just look it up on the internet. Their windows, they go and they have like this little drop down. That's what it reminds me of with Samsung. With these guys, you don't get that. It wraps around the cameras, and then you just get this bar up here for the lesser models, the 3.6 inch. But I think that's a pretty fair trade-off. It's still really good screen size, really good screen real estate. Sorry about that. Got tongue-tied for a second. And you get your app support. This is so nice with the flip phones that you get with Motorola as opposed to Samsung. It's so easy. Straight out of the box, you can basically run almost any app you want on the front screen. You don't have to go into the S Labs. You don't have to go in and turn on these things. You don't have to download GoodLock. You don't have to do all this silly stuff like you do with the Samsung phone to get the same kind of performance that's very easy to access and use and is intuitive on the Motorola RAZR. Plus, you get the gestures. So if you do the chopping gesture, it turns on the flashlight. Do a little double chop. And then if you do the wrist twist action, it activates the camera. So that's something that's also nice. So all that, plus you get the fingerprint scanner built into the power button. You get facial recognition. You get wireless charging. You get 30-watt wired charging. So basically, it's almost on par with Samsung in every way, except you save $300. And if you paid attention this last year with the carriers, the carrier deals, these things, they reach out to different deals. Like I think Boost Mobile even had them. You could get a deal, I think, with Mint. Metro by T-Mobile has been one of the big places you could get it. They had a lot of times $99 or $199 if you added a line or something like that. So they've permeated out into a lot of places where you won't see the Samsung phone, and they make them affordable. So that's one of the reasons why I really like the Motorola flip phones, and they've done a really good job. I think the software experience is good. I think the hardware, the build design is good. This year, I think it's just as good. It's better than ever. And they even improved it. It's got IP48 now, which means, I believe IP4 means it protects against dust up to like 1 millimeter in size, which it probably already did that before. It just has a certification now. But it still has the IP8, the second part of the number, which is the throw it in the water up to 1.5 meters for half an hour, and it should still be okay. Granted, it's not chlorinated water. If you're getting chlorinated water, you want to rinse it off with regular water. The chlorine can be harmful to the coating on the inside that protects it. But anyway, I think they're great phones. I think that Motorola did a great job getting this out before the Samsung phones. We'll probably see the Z Flip 7 around July sometimes. It usually comes out kind of, I think, the end of July. But we're still only expecting a regular Flip, not the FE edition. I think word on the street is they might make a fan edition, a cheaper model that we could foreseeably see maybe later in the year. I don't think it's going to come out at the same time. It's all speculation at this point. But this one's here. It's here now. It's here before the Samsung phones, and it gives you a great option, especially at the $699 price point. So anyway, that's all I got on this phone. A lot of people have been asking about it. I like it. I think this Gibraltar blue color is beautiful. It's got a couple other colors you can check out, and I've been a big advocate of these phones for a long time. Again, I've still got my primary SIM card in the Ultra. A lot of people don't want the Ultra, though. I mean, I've got a terabyte of storage here. I've got the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor and 16 gigs of RAM, all those great things. Like, it's a beautiful phone, but a lot of people don't want to spend $12.99, $14.99 on a phone. $6.99 is a lot more palatable. So I think this is more in line with what normal folks are probably going to go out and go buy, and I think it's a really good phone. And I've had the RAZR Plus, or the RAZR 2023, the RAZR Plus 2024, the RAZR 2020. I mean, I've been covering these phones for years, and they just keep getting better and better and better every year. Motorola does a great job, and I'm a big fan of their flip phones. So that's all I got on the RAZR 2025. If you have any questions, comments, gripes, concerns, complaints, all those things, please go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.